Hi guys, Woody here, welcome back, episode 59 of the Journeyman Save. Still at Tenerife, and as you can see, it's the 29th of November, and we sit 5th in La Liga. 7 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses, 20 goals scored, 14 conceded. Nice to know that we are actually 2 spots ahead of Real Madrid, who I didn't get the job for. If you remember, they do have a game in hand, but even if they won that, they would still be behind us. So, ha ha ha. Since we left Juve, we played a stack of games. We lost to Racing Santander 2-0, which was disappointing after our great start. We then lost another game 2-1 to Real Sociedad, and I was starting to think, oh crap. 0 draw with Celta, once again, was thinking, oh crap. But then we kind of clicked. We beat Atletico Madrid 2-1, Winter with a goal, and Castano getting the other one. We then thumped Espanyol 5-3. Look at this, 19 shots on target, 26 on goal, absolutely incredible. Castano getting 4. It was disappointing that they scored 3, to be honest. We then lost to Zaragoza 3-1, Winter getting on the scorecard, but we were just diabolically poor in this game. We then beat Valencia 3-1 away from home, Winter grabbing 2, and Brandan, the left back, with a 50th minute goal. If Winter here, Marcel Winter, 10 games, 6 goals, he's looking the business despite his low determination. We then beat Sevilla 3-1 as well. Diaz own goal, Winter and Castano, he's looking really good as well. 9 games, 7 goals, 3 assists. He is a tasty attacking forward, if you want to call him that. We then beat Salamanca 1-0, Thiago Motta getting on the score sheet with that one. So I've come back here. We've got the Toledo game first up. Now, the reason why I've come back for Toledo is because they're 6th, but also because this is actually another one of the jobs that I applied for in Spain. They were to do competitions, domestic league. A lot of time they'd come all the way up from Segunda Division B, Segunda Division La Liga, back down La Liga, back down, back up again, and then have been really well. Going around those UEFA Cup spots, which they're actually not in. Interesting. Oh yep, they lost to Young Boys. So they qualified for the Intertoto or Europa qualifying, whatever you want to call it. And then Mallorca, I thought that'd be quite a fun one. They've surprisingly been in La Liga the whole time, just dodging relegation, and conveniently have a great strike force of Fernando Torres, who's 30. Weirdly, he's only played 30 times for Spain. He's been at Mallorca for quite a while since leaving Atletico, and has a great record. And the other one, Samuel Eto'o, who's 33. If memory serves you, he starts the game at Mallorca after leaving Real Madrid, so it's amazing that he's still been at Mallorca this whole time and has not actually left. And then of course we've got a Copa del Rey first round against the mighty Barcelona, so a couple of tasty games coming your way now. So without further ado, let's get into the Toledo game and see what can happen here. We're going to drop that back down to there. We don't need to look at our stats. We'll probably run through the team. Ramos in goal, Aguilera at right back, Brandon at left, Ruiz and Ferreira in the centre, Perez at the base of the midfield, Motta on the left, Paul Kelly in the centre, Alves on the right. He's been okay, but Babangida been a bit injured, so that's why he's on the bench. And obviously Castano and Winter up front. Michael Owen hasn't been that great. A lot of chances, mainly off the bench. A bit disappointing there. Paul Kelly has been pretty good as well. The DMC obviously always plays well. And my 2 centre-backs as well. Ferreira, the Paraguayan, he's been okay. And Ruiz, he's been really good as well. So Toledo lining up in the 3 at the back, that kind of thing. No names that jump out there. Let's get right into it, because I have talked enough. And if we're going to get a game in, I need to zip it. So we're at home. I think we've got a good chance here. Our form's been excellent. Toledo on no pushovers though. They are actually 6th at the moment. This win here will actually see us equal with Barcelona on points. Not goal difference obviously, because theirs is amazing and they have played 2 games left. But if we can nab a win here, he says, as Castro Jorge Castro puts Toledo 1-0 up with their first shot on target. Not 100% convinced with Angel Ramis. 11 games, 14 goals conceded, 6.91. Probably looked for a new goalkeeper, I think, next year, or maybe even in January. Depends how he goes. We're dominating at the moment, 7 shots on target, but obviously they've got the one that counted, annoyingly. As Ruiz, who I said was a rock for me, is obviously on a 5 as Castano goes down injured. That's not good. We're going to bring on Babangida to play behind the striker. This is not a good first half. They got Lovenkrands. I didn't know. Kenneth Lovenkrands. He's not. He's a regen. Oh well. We've been poor. We've been absolutely bloody poor. Rip it up him at half time. Rip it up him. Get in, Winter. Oh, come on. It's ridiculous. Absolutely bloody ridiculous, that is. Alright, I'm going to bring Michael Owen on for Gonzalez, and we're just going to do that. We'll play Owen behind Winter there and see if we can get something out of them. So only change I'm going to make for the moment. Hopefully we can nab, because this is disappointing, down to 6 and Toledo go up to 3rd. Come on guys, let's just nab one here at the end. I'll take a draw at this point after this annoying game. This is going to go down as a loss because they are just dominating us and we've had no possession, and I wouldn't be surprised if they score a final one here towards the end. Nope. Well, that's crap. Their goalkeeper was amazing, obviously. Well, ours was pretty good in the end. That was disappointing. Disappointing. Castano out for 2 weeks. That is not what we wanted. We are going to play Babangida behind there. Have noticed we are really light in midfield now. You have to be Pablo Ortega coming onto the bench for the game against Mallorca. That's really disappointing. That was. I really thought, we've got something against Toledo there. We could probably do them, but no. Alas, it wasn't meant to be. So disappointing. Alrighto, that was a massive. It felt like a huge gap to the Mallorca game. No, it was a week. Past meetings against Mallorca, they've got the wood over us. The only change to the team, like I said, is Babangida is going to come in behind Winter there, and we Pablo Ortega down onto the bench. Mallorca playing Eto. Who's this guy? Joaquim Gutierrez. Very slow. Pace of 6. Wow. Yeli Van Dam is a name that rings a bell. Alright, well, let's try and shut down Eto and Torres, which is going to be difficult. But we've already been the most attacking side so far, which will probably mean that it is going to lead to them scoring. 5 shots on goal. What's the goalkeeper doing? He's on a 7. Come on, boys, back of the net. And literally, every time I come back for a video and I'm like, Winter, he's been awesome, excellent, and Ruiz, he's been a rock at the back, comes in, gets a 6. Guys are just absolutely flat. Like, it's half time, we're up to 8 shots on goal. This is ridiculous. Goalkeeper must be on an 8. Yep. I'm glad that they've had a shot on target and haven't scored from it. That's always a positive. If we could get one just before half time. No, we can't. 9 shots on bloody target. Wow. We cannot get past them. Paul Kelly and Excuse me, Paul Kelly on a 6. Ferreira, yeah, central defender, not too concerned there. Winters had one shot. It's Babangida, the man who's making all the chances, but we just can't get past the goalkeeper. I reckon they're going to nick this. Come on, Owen. Come on, Michael. Do something. Let's just score a goal. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. We've been absolutely super keeping here. Which is not a term I use often. Oh, get in, Aguilar. Aguilar. Something like that. Big Danny. It had to come. Eventually it had to come. Like, you know, eventually it had to come. So much one-way traffic. It's Camacho. Yep, alright. Let's take that a little bit more defensive. Get those tied players on there. And there's Michael Owen. Oh, he's offside. Oh, he's offside. Oh, we should probably actually... I know it's 90th minute, but just to wind it down. There it is. That's a pretty... I say that's a pretty good win. That should have really been a lot more than 1-0. We go up to 5th. 25 points. Real Madrid are in 9th. They have one game in hand on us. 9th. Should have hired me. That was a great victory there. Castano, yeah, 10 days, 2 more days is stubbed 2. Oh, this is a big, tasty game coming up against Barcelona in 3 days' time. We're going to have some tired players for that. But, you know, I know it's the Copa del Rey and it's not that big, but I thought, you know, it's funny that we drew Barcelona in the first round, and that would be a pretty good game to see, just to see how good or how bad we actually are, because we could get absolutely pumped. We actually play them in about a month's time as well, on the 11th. That's a big one. Madrid and Barcelona back to back. Wow. Probably won't come back to those games, just because it's only going to be a short while since that other Barcelona game. Oh, laughing wing. 36. Wow. Oh God, that's tasty. But no, I'm not going to jump ship already. I'd at least like to be at Tenerife for a year. I wonder if no, he's not up there. Just the Real Madrid manager is getting a little bit, you know. Athletic Bilbao still without a manager. No one just wants to go there. They're like, we only play Basque players. They're like, no, I'm not doing that. If the Madrid job, the Real Madrid or the Barcelona job, either of them come up, I'm going to apply for them. It's only those two that I'm going to apply for. They're the only two that I want. I'd prefer the Madrid one over the Barcelona one, just because Barcelona in this save have been so dominant. They've won it every single year pretty much since the game started. Something stupid like that. No. Maxim Chizalco signed a new contract with Freiburg. He was transfer listed. As you can see, he went down to Freiburg A, but he's back in the team now. How are they doing? They're second in the Bundesliga. I think they're doing alright with their champions. No. Oh, Charlton. They're not going to get through that by the looks of it. Dejordic's leaving. He's going to Cologne. Oh, what? What a waste. What a waste. They've dropped some big stars down to here, I think. This guy, who I literally signed him, and then they've just sold him. What a waste. I've been trying to get Dahlqvist, because I think he could be quite good. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Louis van Gaal, okay. That's right, we were going to check how many leagues, titles, Barcelona have won since the save started. Have a look at this. He's literally just signed a new contract, and now he's transfer listed him and dropped him down. What the hell? So weird. Interesting. Is that? Surely not. That isn't. I've forgotten how to spell Nikiforenko. I mean, it definitely doesn't have. Hold on. Right, I just found his club, and Sergei Nikiforenko has retired. But of course I just remembered he's not actually a forward left centre, is he? Attacking midfielder. This guy doesn't look too bad. He's at Napoli though. He's probably not going to want to sign for me. Oh. Whew. What's he on now? He's on 125 quid a week, and I'm like, I have 20 grand. He's like, oh. Zubi takes 15. Ian Stonebridge, God, he's still at Plymouth, 33. God, banging in the goals. This guy. Oh, he is very good. Sweeper, defender, midfield, left. What do you reckon? He's like, nah. Just long shots, marking decisions. No. No. Alright, we're back for the Barcelona game. The big one. How have we ever beaten them? We've beaten them 4 times. Wow. Beaten them 4 times. Holy dooly. Right, everyone is absolutely knackered, obviously, but that's not going to stop us. We're going to go with an unchanged team. This guy hasn't got much game time, unfortunately. Angel Alvarez Rodriguez. Castano is still not quite there. Stub toe, really keeping him out. Anyway, let's go and play Barcelona. Let's see how they line up. Oh, Julioaka, Colaccini, Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane is playing in defensive midfield. What the hell? I don't recognise this guy. Is he a real player? He is. With aggression of 2, agility of 6. What a weird player. So weird. Obviously this guy we know, Greek. One of the Greek kids, Raul Navarro. He's obviously a regen. I don't know why I bothered checking there. Eduardo Cruz. Wow. They've put this guy in goal. Has he? He's literally been their goalkeeper. Hold on a minute. Anyway, Roque Santa Cruz. So wow, they got a great team. But hold on a minute. Daniel Cruz and Eduardo Cruz. Have they? Sometimes this happens. Oh, they got rid of Carlos Puyol and Xavi. Manso. Is Esteban there? No, he wasn't really their... Well, yes, he was their proper goalkeeper. Not last year. So weird. Sometimes this happens with the Carlos Tevez and John Terry on the bench. Sometimes this happens with the AI. If they lose a goalkeeper, they sometimes just don't replace him, and they're like, "Oh, we'll just go with this kid." It says it's very confusing. Anyway, that's great for us. That's great for us. I reckon that's a chance. We can win this with that kid in goal. I say that he's conceded 12 goals in 18 league games. That Santa Cruz. Also, I say if a Barcelona job comes up, I'll take it, but I'm not sure I can go through many games looking at the god-awful blue and red colouring that is here. Them and Crystal Palace is just... it's horrible to look at for too long. And that being said, we're absolutely awful. I have no shot on goal and almost had a penalty, but it's 2-0. Not quite what I wanted. This is how come their goalkeeper doesn't concede, because no one just has a bloody shot on target. Well, looks like we are being dumped right out of the Copa del Rey here. You know, it wasn't on the cards anyway, and to draw Barcelona in the first round is a bit of a kick in the teeth, to be honest. And Roque Santa Cruz adds a third as we look absolutely awful here. Absolutely awful. Triple substitution for some tired players. We got nothing. Not even a shot on target. What? I mean, I knew. Oh my god, 4-0. I knew they were good, but Jesus. Ramis has a 3. Gee, far out. I wouldn't be surprised if they put in another one here. They're a really good team. We still didn't check how many years they've won. Oh my god. And you've got John Terry scoring penalties. Jesus, 5-0. That was absolutely pitiful. I'm glad I brought you back for that one. Jesus. Look at this. So we started here. Yeah, so Valencia, Madrid, and then just Barcelona and Madrid 1-1-1 in there. 2007, but they have absolutely dominated that, and we were an absolute pile of crap. I say not a bad episode. Lost the first one. That should have been a win. I didn't expect much from that, but we still sit 5th in La Liga, which is pretty good. I'll be definitely happy finishing there at the end of the season. When we come back, I always never know when this is. Like I said, here would be good. You've seen us play Barcelona. We got absolutely hammered. I'm not sure I want to do that one again, but I'll probably come back. I reckon maybe towards the end of Feb here, Sociedad, Zaragoza, Celta maybe, and then towards the end of the season. 4 episodes for this, just trying to get through this first season. So anyway guys, that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a like, comment. I always reply to your comments, and if you're not subscribed, if you could do that, that'd be awesome, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.